Hi, my name is Derek Burling. This video will be played multiple times through in its entirety as I explain the exercise, the deadlift, and following that, we will take a closer look at the athlete himself, the progress he is making, and the corrections he can fix to improve himself as a deadlifter and an athlete. So with that being said, today I'm going to explain the exercise and show how it's done, the deadlift. The 5 main muscles when a person is deadlifting that they are working on are the quadriceps, hamstrings, the glutes, the forearms, and the lower back. To begin, let's discuss the setup. The hand placements for the deadlift can vary based on the athlete's preference and type of bar being used. The common grip most people use is the alternated grip, with one hand supinated and the other pronated while using a barbell. The alternated grip is recommended to use when an athlete is deadlifting a heavier load. To begin, stand tall with the bar at about ankle height. After this is completed, we want the athlete to squat down to the bar and have their hips lower than their shoulders and grab the bar evenly. Have the grip of their hands be closed and placed shoulder width apart. We want the athlete to have their feet set between hip and shoulder width apart with their toes pointed outward in order for their knees to track over their feet. In this position, we want the athlete's arms to be placed outside their knees with their elbows fully extended and pointed out to their sides. A recommended place for the bar is to be about 1 to 3 centimeters in front of the athlete's shins and over the balls of the athlete's feet. Once the setup is complete, the athlete can begin the exercise. And to do this, have the athlete extend their knees and hips in a controlled and slow manner. While the athlete is doing this, we also want their torso angle constant in relation to the floor. In this position, we do not want the athlete's hip to rise before or faster than the shoulders and keep their back neutral and arched. As the athlete uses their heels to drive to a standing position, we want them to make sure they maintain full elbow extension and have the head neutral in relation to the spine and the shoulders slightly over or ahead of the bar. When the athlete comes up to the deadlift from the deadlift position, we want their weight to shift back towards the heels. On the rise up, as soon as the bar is past the knees of the athlete, they should shift their weight to the balls of their feet while the heels remain on the floor. The athlete should keep extending their hips and knees until the body reaches a fully erect torso position. When the athlete comes down to the floor, we want them to slowly flex their hips and knees at the same rate, keeping the bar as close to the thighs and shins as possible. In the downward movement, we want the athlete to maintain a neutral or slightly arched back with the elbows fully extended and pointed to the sides. The athlete's shoulder should be slightly over or ahead of the bar, along with the head neutral in relation to the spine. Once the athlete, have lowered their bar to where the plates have touched the floor, immediately begin the next rep by repeating all the steps above. So, as we can see here, he does a very good, nice job using his legs and his whole body with the torso angle connect, as well as the head and neutral spine. He certainly drives out the floor with his heels. There's certainly no correction I see that needs to be done. But he has done a nice job. He's doing a nice job. Go. Let's take a look from the side here. Kind of herky-jerky is that one. Uses more of his back. So there were the two things there. Herky-jerky kind of snaps it up without his back, with more of his back instead of his legs. So to fix that, needs to just practice the deadlift more. But besides that, he does a very nice job, and he's a great athlete.